So it was during night shift last night that I got a bit of time to myself. All of my patients were stable, everybody was sleeping, no drama. So I got a bit of free time. And I started researching on ways to improve this niggling shoulder/bicep tendon pain whenever I bench press. I've been dealing with this issue for almost a year now, and those of you who've been following me for a long time will know this. This is partly the reason why I embarked on this bench press everyday journey. This is what prompted it all. So I got a bit of time to myself. I started researching about ways in which I can eliminate this pain or minimize it so that I can push more weights, get better at the bench press overall. I started looking at isometric holds, and I was banging out a bunch of reps on the table. If anybody saw me last night, they would have thought I was the weirdest person out there. I was just doing a bunch of arm raises underneath the table, just pushing up against the table, trying to tense up all of my muscles, feeling sore, feeling painful. And then I walked to the physio cupboards and got out their dumbbells and started banging out hundreds of reps on the bicep curl and shoulder raises, the front shoulder raises. Man, I swear, if my patients all woke up and saw me working out at 2 a.m. in the morning, everybody would get a sudden urge of motivation to get out of bed, to get better, to start working out, and they will all be discharged by tomorrow. Real talk. Because I was really going at it. I was really pumping my biceps up, and it feels really good. And then I sat down and I started looking at my phone again, and I looked at my previous videos, video footage of me bench pressing, and I noticed one thing. On every single set, there is something off. No set is ever perfect. I noticed that the bar is never parallel to the ground. As you can see here today, I got my housemate to film me. Yeah, there's always something off. And I noticed that on my right side, always dip lower than my left side. So I thought to myself, am I that incompetent to not be able to lift a barbell symmetrically? Now, granted, our bodies are never meant to be symmetrical. You have your hearts to one side, you have your liver to one side, you have one stomach that sits slightly off to the side, so you will never be symmetrical. That's not what I'm saying, but am I that incompetent to not be able to have the spatial awareness and coordination to lift weights symmetrically? Is it just me, or I don't know, am I missing something? So I started looking up videos of other people bench pressing. I look at elite bench pressers, people in the IPF, powerlifting champions. And I noticed, hey, I'm not the only one. Everybody also have some slight asymmetry. Even the elite bench pressers, and they are able to move a lot of weights. So, hey, maybe there's nothing wrong with me. What I need to do is just fix up my form so that I don't get any pain. And if it's a little bit asymmetrical, so be it. Because I see so many strong lifters at certain angles, it looks like the bar is also asymmetrical for them. I've been experimenting today. I brought out my hands, especially my right hand. I brought it closer to the plates, and that seems to help. It's like a seesaw effect. So the closer to the plates on one side, your hand, if your hand is closer to the plate on one side, that side is gonna go up earlier than the other side. So I've been bringing my left hand closer to the center and bringing my right hand further away from the center, so closer to the plates on the right side, and that seems to make the bar a little bit more even. Hopefully this will allow me to overload the left arm a bit more, because I'll be lifting more weight with that arm, since the bar is off to one side. And so I'm forced to use my left arm more, and hopefully over time that will correct itself out. I don't know, I'm just trying this out. We'll see what will happen. I'm going tonight's shift again, and I'm going to be pumping out a bunch of bicep curls again if my patients are stable. Anyways, there was a really awkward interaction at the grocery store just then. I was walking out of the grocery store, and this guy, he saw me wearing my Striper t-shirt. Now, if you don't know, Striper is an 80s Christian heavy metal band, and their music has a lot of guitar shredding and screaming vocals, and yeah, man, they're awesome. That's why I'm a big fan of them. So I was wearing my Striper t-shirt, and this guy, he saw me and he's like, "Hey, Striper!" And so I turned around, and he was pointing at my shirt. So yeah, I'm forced to be in this interaction. So I started talking to the guy. Well, he obviously initiated it. Yeah, it was an invitation to conversation. So we started talking. He said, "Do you like Striper?" Well, obviously, because you're wearing your t-shirt. I was meaning to buy a Striper t-shirt. Where do you get your t-shirt from? So I told him I got it from eBay. He asked me if I play guitar, if I shred. We started following each other on Instagram, and when it comes, well, I was trying to get away from him. He didn't say anything. It feels so forced. The conversation feels so forced. I don't know why I even engaged in that conversation. I don't know. He started it. I mean, I could have walked away, but anyways, I got stuck in that conversation. We were walking away. I was walking to the car park. He was walking in the same direction. I said, "Oh, okay, see ya, I gotta go." And then we started walking in the same direction. You know those interactions in which you say bye to a person and then you two keep walking in the same direction? Yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, we got to the crossroad, and he decided to turn right. So yeah, I'm so glad I got out of that interaction. He said, "I'm gonna message you on Instagram." And as I sat down in the car, I saw a message from him. "What's up?" That's all he said. I feel like this guy wanted to start a conversation, but yet he never knows what to say. Yeah, if you start a conversation, I don't know. Am I being too judgmental here? Like, if you start a conversation, you must have something to say. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Stay strong. God bless, and I'll speak to you soon.